today I will be talking about the Greys. Okay? Supposedly alien species that comes to Earth to do whatever they do, study human race, probe us. Don't know what. They've been around. Supposedly the aliens at Roswell were the Greys. Okay? Now, this is what we have. It could also very well be that they are a fictional thing. They could not exist at all. In that the people has been making it up for decades about the Greys. But let's go on the assumption that people have not been doing that, but that they do actually exist and that they are around. Okay? What do I think about them? I think they are humanity from the future. But you may actually say and stuff like that, what proof do you have? Well, look at them. Really look at them. They're humanoid. Okay? Someone coming from another planet and stuff like that, or further out. I'm gonna state and stuff like that. The environment, that the odds of them looking this humanoid would be very small. Okay, but you say time travel is impossible. I'm gonna have another story about that. I don't think time travel is impossible. I know a lot of people who do think that. But let's look at the Grey. Okay? Okay? They're hairless. But let's put it this way, the human race a couple 100,000 years ago were very hairy. Now we're not so much hair. Okay, why? Because they lived outdoors and with no clothes. They didn't have any clothes at that point. Okay, so having a lot of hair on you was beneficial. But once we learned how to put clothes on, create clothing, okay, that became secondary. Then we had better insulated homes, less needful for hair. Okay, take a look at the small mouth. Okay, let's look at it. Okay, why would they have a small mouth? Okay, well, let's put it this way and stuff like that. Our mouths in old times were, like a million years ago, were much larger. We had more teeth. Why do you think we have to take wisdom teeth out? Because our mouths have become smaller. Okay, which if we extrapolate in the future, 10, 20, 100,000, a million years in the future, okay, we may not even need teeth. Let's put it this way. For breakfast, a lot of times I have a smoothie. Do you actually need teeth for a smoothie? No, you don't. Okay, you just drink it. Blend it up and drink it. And looking out there and all that, I'm finding that it's becoming more and more popular. How is that kind of stuff going to be in a century, 1,000 years, 10,000 years? Probably more and more. So having a large mouth, you don't really need it. A smaller mouth. So there we go. They have big eyes. Well, let's put it this way. We spend more and more time indoors. I'm going to assume that in 10,000 years, we're going to be a spacefaring race, and we're going to be in space in small cubicles, okay, with artificial lighting, not so much real lighting. So having larger eyes is beneficial to for that kind of thing. Holy shit! I've basically explained almost everything on them. Okay. The only real thing and stuff like that, ears and nose and stuff like that, we don't use our nose as much as before. So having a smaller nose and being in the cramped quarters and stuff like that, having smaller ears and all that could be beneficial. Don't know. But the whole thing is, I've explained most of it. The gray skin, because that's what they're called, the Greys. Well, the whole thing is that, again, living indoors, not seeing the sun. You'd figure they're pale. But I'm going to point out that they probably live in space, okay, not in a planet, or on a planet with a different kind of sun than that we have here. So skin color would change. Either that or is genetically engineered for whatever lighting system that they have there. Don't know, but it sort of explains everything. So basically, my theory on this is that they are from the future. Okay, the Greys, at least the Greys. The other aliens don't know, but that is my theory on it. The Greys, the aliens are not actually aliens. The aliens that we've been calling the Greys are not actual aliens. They are actually people from the future studying humans from the past, like archaeologists digging up everything around there. But they're from the future. They have time travel, so they can go into the past and actually study us. And you know what? What do we do when we for animals and stuff like that? We want to study a certain animal. We capture them. Yes. Then we tag them. Well, there have been reports, and I've been reading reports and all that of certain people finding things inside people that have been taken by aliens. Well, there you go. That is just my theory. I don't think they are for alien race that has happened to look very close, very much like us, but actually humans from the future. That's my theory. Take it or leave it. Thanks. See you. Bye.